My name is Chris Colburn, creator and writer of the comic book series Singularity. The journey of Singularity begins with Arrival Part 1, as we are introduced to Levi Strode and Gabriel Caballero, and learn a bit more about Century City and their place in it. We will witness these characters' first meeting, and watch as an average day in Century City unravels as a seemingly disconnected series of events changes both of their lives forever, and thrusts them into a conflict that spans far beyond the planet Earth. The journey to bring these characters and their world to you has been a long one. You could say it first began when my dad bought me a copy of City of Heroes for my 13th birthday. I had long been a lover and avid reader of comic books, and had always imagined what kind of hero I could be, but this was the first time I was actually able to see my creations and interact in a world with them. The characters I made stayed with me long after the game's natural lifespan, and as I developed my love and skill for writing, they were always there in the back of my mind, changing and growing with me. Throughout the years, I would come back to these characters. I would think about what they would do in a world of their own. What stories would they have to tell? What challenges would they have to overcome? In time, I began to develop that world, in which I could explore these questions and begin asking new ones. At its heart, the story of Singularity is a human one. Of course, our heroes will be facing cosmic forces, malevolent entities, and corrupt institutions, but the weight of these conflicts only comes from who our heroes were before their powers, and what they stand to lose. As one of my earliest forms of escape, I always loved the high-stakes adventures and climactic battles that comic books brought me, but it was the moments behind the mask that resonated with me. The secret identities and alter egos were, to me, a reminder that any of us can be a hero, regardless of where we come from. A reminder that it's not just superpowers or magic abilities that makes one a hero, but the strength of one's heart, the conviction of one's beliefs, and the ideals one is willing to stand for and fight in defense of. This was the driving inspiration behind Singularity, to give readers characters that were awe-inspiring, but also deeply relatable. Of course, this would not have been possible without the incredible artists I've had the opportunity to work with in developing the visual language of Singularity. Gabriel Catano dos Santos and Mariam Yasser have done amazing work on the concept art of some of the heroes and villains our readers will come to meet, and Mattia Monaco has created some truly stunning interiors for issue number 1. My hope is that the readers of Singularity will one day come to love these characters and the world they live in as much as I do. That while the flash of heroic battles and daunting conflicts may bring them in, it'll be the people behind the masks that compel them to stay. If even one person can find something to relate to in Levi, Dana, Gabriel, or any of the other characters yet to be revealed, I'll know I have done my job. The ultimate goal of this project is to not only share a labor of love I've poured over 20 years into, but that its characters will one day come to feel like old friends you find safety and community in, that its world will feel like a home away from home, and perhaps be a source of inspiration and hope to budding comic book fans, as so many comics have done for me throughout my life. If this sounds like a comic book you'd be interested in reading, or a world you'd like to learn more about, please consider supporting this campaign by either helping to spread the word, or becoming a backer and helping to bring the world of Singularity to life. I have a lot of exciting tier rewards I'm looking forward to revealing, from variant covers to pieces of in-world artifacts and even wearable merch. For those of you who set out down this path, be welcome. I'm excited to share this adventure with you and everything else that's in store. Thank you.